I don't know. I mean, I would watch whoever fighting Conor McGregor. I mean, so I'm the same as like every well, I'd say 85% of McGregor fans are McGregor
More.
fans rather than more. You reckon more? It's
Yeah.
like I would be one of these kind of plebs who is tuning in for, but that's what it's that's just the way it is. Like he's managed to become someone who you're interested in seeing what happens to this guy, and the others have not been able to do that. I mean, if somebody, I mean, I have watched fight. Like, I mean, you know, there's there have been fighters in the past who you do get interested. You're interested more in the fighters. It's like in football, a lot of kind of more recent fans. When I say more recent fans, I mean fans in countries that only really recently started watching the Premier League in a big way, like outside the countries where watching European football, I should say, outside Europe. And a lot of fans will support players or follow players rather than teams because, like, why would you follow a team? Like, it's not an immediately obvious thing that you should become a fan of like a particular club. But like, if you like a player, you follow the player. Like,
Mm.
he moves to Barcelona and you start like following Barcelona. Like, I suppose I'm a bit like that when it comes to MMA.
I did that with LeBron James as well. I liked him, and I just kind of followed every time. I suppose a lot of people in America, I suppose that's a country are kind of picking out there more than anything. That, bringing the soccer's, becoming more popular there. They're kind of, maybe they like Ronaldo and they support the Man United, and then they may move to Real Madrid or whatever. But McGregor does have that same kind of vibe, but I think it's definitely in a different way, obviously, because he's not on a team or anything, but he really has become like this. He's not just, as you mentioned there, he's not just a sportsman anymore. He's kind of, an influencer, even though I hate that word. To listen to the full version of this chat, please head on over to patreon.com/SevereMMA podcast.